Okay, so good morning. We are now on our module number 7 of our Mathematics 10, quarter 3. Okay. Uh, what are we going to take up in our module number 7? Okay. So I hope you can see my presentation. Can you see my presentation on your screen? Illustrating the probability. Can you see it?
Opo.
Okay, so let's continue. Illustrating the probability of union of two events. Okay, so what are we going to take up for this module number 7? We have this. Okay, so the objectives that we are going to take up. At the end of this module, you are expected to identify the probability of getting an event. Okay, and the second one is analyze the probability of union of two events. Okay, so we only have two objectives for module number 7. So let's take the first one. But before that, let's have first a short review or recall of our topic last time. So these are very important in our lesson for module 7. This is from module 6. So experiment is what? Those are the activities which could be done repeatedly, like what we have said last time. And of course, we must have a well-defined result. Kailangan yung result natin ay hindi po yun lang yun. Okay. Kailangan iba-iba yung result natin. I will repeat. Lahat ng activity na pwedeng maulit. Okay? At magkakaroon ng marami o iba-ibang results. Ang tawag natin doon ay experiment. Bawat result, ang tawag natin dyan ay tama, outcomes. At pag kinuha natin lahat ng possible outcomes, ang tawag naman natin doon ay sample space. So what is sample space again? The totality or the set of all outcomes. Yun ang nakapasok sa braces kung natatandaan yung lesson natin dati. Okay? Naalala ba Julian yung review natin? Nasundan?
Opo.
Okay, salamat. Let's continue. So, let's have a list of all the outcomes for the following events. Okay, from a deck of cards. Yung playing cards natin na may 52 cards na mayroon tayong hearts, diamonds, we have the spades and the clubs or flowers. Let's say, for example, ang event natin getting an ace. Kung kukuha tayo ng ace, ito yung posibleng lumitaw. Okay? Can you see the picture of the playing cards on your screen?
Yes po.
Okay, so it could be small, okay, but try to maximize it. Okay, we have the 4 aces, and that is now our answer or the outcomes for the first event. Okay, then we have getting a black king. Okay, dahil meron tayong black king dyan, we have two kinds of black king only. Yung king spades and king clubs. Okay, so next, number 3, getting a face card. Katulad ng sinabi ko na last time, pag sinabing face card, yun yung Jack, Queen, King. So we have 4 Jack, 4 Queen, and 4 King. Okay? So a total of 12. Okay, outcomes. Next, number 4, getting a 3. Okay, yung number na 3, of course, we have 4 cards. Okay? One for each kind of category or card. Number 5, getting a red queen. Okay, when we are talking about a red queen, we have the diamonds and hearts. So we have 2 queens for there. Okay, did you get this one? I hope so.
Yes po.
Okay, let's proceed further. So what's new? Okay, here we have, for example, a weather report. Okay, every day we have a weather report. Here we have the temperature. We have the cloudy, partly cloudy in the day here in Bulacan. For example, 29 degrees Celsius. Okay, so we also have a daily forecast. Okay, from the weather bureau. Okay, now if we are talking about this, we are talking about the percentage. Okay. That a good weather or a bad weather will occur. Okay. So in short, we have chance. Okay. And we are going to use this for our topic today. Okay? So let's have this one. Same picture. Let's say, for example, there is a 70% chance of rain in the late afternoon. Pag sinabi bang ganun, malaki ba ang chance na uulan mamayang hapon? Of course, yes. Tama ka doon. Because there is only 30% chance of not raining. Okay. So, ganun po kasimple yon. Para mabuo natin yung sa 100%, ano ba yung katapat ng 70-30? Yun yung not raining. O ano mas malaki? Yung chance of raining, correct. Okay. So, that chance that a certain event will occur or will happen is what we call probability. Take note of that. And when we are talking about probability, it could be in fraction form, in simplest form, kailangan yung fraction mo naka-lowest term or simplest form, but it could also be written in decimal form and in percentage form. Did you get it? I hope so. Okay? So let's say for example, we have this sure event or event that is certain to happen. Sigurado. Pag ang event ay siguradong mangyayari, ang probability nun ay 1. Sir, bakit 1 lang? Kasi ang 1 sa decimal ay katumbas siya ng 1.00 or 1.0 and that is equivalent to 100%. Okay? So, however, if an event is impossible to happen, that is 0% or so the probability is equal to 0. Did you get it, Julian? Nakasunod ba?
Opo.
Salamat. Therefore, ang probability natin ay makikita lang natin from 1, yung impossible to happen, and up to 1. Okay. From 0, yung impossible to happen, up to 1 or 100%. So, wala tayong probability na 1.1, wala tayong probability na 2, okay? Because the maximum of our probability is 1. Okay. Sir, pwede po ba yung 0.1? Yes. Lahat ng mga numbers na makikita mo between 0 and 1, including decimals and fraction. I hope you get it. Can we proceed now to the next slide?
Opo.
Okay, just ask questions if you thank you. Just ask questions if you have questions, huh? Okay. Now let's take up this one. Our topic for today is about probability. From your grade 8 mathematics, you have already taken up a part of probability lessons, and we are referring to the chance that a certain event will occur or will happen. Pag kinukuha natin yung percentage na may mangyaring event or happening or anything, okay, or activity, something like that, nagkakaroon ka ng tinatawag na estimation, nagkakaroon ka ng tinatawag na chance, okay, and that chance is what we call the probability. Okay. At ang probability of an event, ito yung P of E, this is probability of an event, that is equal to a fraction. Kasi tatandaan, ang probability ay laging nakasulat sa fraction. Yun yung kanyang basic form. Fraction, ha? Okay. So, mayroon tayong numerator and denominator. Sa numerator, andun yung favorable outcomes. Ibig sabihin, yun yung ilan yung lalabas. And then yung denominator natin, yun yung possible outcomes. In short, kukunin mo kung ilan yung nasa sample space natin. I will repeat. Sa numerator, ilan yung outcomes, favorable outcomes. Okay? Ibig sabihin, ilan po yung makukuha mo. And then, over the total outcomes. Okay? We are going to take that or emphasize that later or give examples of that later. At sa symbol, ito siya. So, number of the event over the number of sample space. Number of outcomes for that event over the number of the sample space. Okay, let's have some examples for this. Example 1. A family has 3 children. Okay, could you imagine that? Merong family na may 3 children and you are going to answer the question, find the probability of having, ayan, first question, A, 3 boys. Okay, yung tatlong anak na yon o children, puro lalaki. At sabi naman, doon, 2 ang girls at 1 ang boy. 3 pa rin sila. Okay? So, let's take up first the first one. But before that, let's have first a tree diagram for you to visualize this. Okay? Sa tree diagram na 'to, meron tayong first child, second child, and third child. Okay, mapapansin natin, ang una nating gagawin diyan sa first child, siyempre dalawa lang yung puwedeng maging anak, boy or girl. Oh, do'n tayo magsimula, boy or girl. Sa bawat isa do'n, lalagyan natin ng branch. Okay, parang ang kasing tree. Ang tree may mga sanga. Okay. So yung boy, puwedeng magkaroon pa siya ng dalawa dito. Okay. Kasi sa bawat isa, puwede mong dugtungan ng dalawa ha. Okay. Dalawang sanga. Okay? We have boy, girl. I-connect natin sa boy sa una ha. Tapos yung girl naman, i-connect natin sa boy, girl. Did you get it, Julian?
Opo.
Nakasunod ba? Salamat. Yun sa second child. Okay. Sa third child, mamaya ipaliwanag ko sa iyo to. Sa third child, bawat isang sagot natin kanina sa second child, dudugtungan uli natin o sasangahan na naman ng dalawa. At ano yung dalawang yon? Boy, girl, boy, girl. Dito sa B, boy, girl. Doon sa G, boy, girl. Okay? I hope you got it. Now, we are going to connect the dots. Okay? Pag kinonnect natin yung mga dots or lines, okay, lines, ang interpretation dyan ganito. Okay. Yung B dito, boy. Can you see what my mouse is pointing now? Nakikita
Opo.
ba to? Yes. Boy, boy, boy. Okay. In short, tatlo yon. Boy, boy, boy. Okay. Sir, ganun pala. Yes, ganun lang kasimple. I will give another one. Boy, girl. Nasa girl na ako ha. Boy, girl. Tapos boy. Okay. So, BGB. Nasundan ba yon?
Opo.
Salamat. Punta naman tayo dun sa medyo last part. Ayoko na kasing basahin lahat yan. Okay. Girl, boy, tapos boy. Ayun, doon ako kumonek. G, B, B. Ibig sabihin, girl, boy, boy. Ito yung tatlong anak. Okay? So, Julian, I hope nasusundan to. Now, we are going to count this. We have a total of 8 possible outcomes. Okay? Tiga-tatlo yan. Ito yung posibleng lumitaw na anak ng family na yon. Okay? So, we have 8 outcomes. At kapag sinulat mo lahat yan, ito yung ating sample space later. Did you get it?
Yes po.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's proceed or continue now. So, for our problem letter A, at saka B, ang focus agad natin ay yung sample space. Sir, bakit ganun inuuna yung sample space? Because if you are going to answer probability, lagi siyang may over sample space. Ilan ba yung nasa sample space mo? Kailangan unahin mo yon. Okay. So, ang gagawin natin dito, ang sample space natin, gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, ito siya, yung 8 outcome. So, therefore, 8 ang ating sample space. Okay? Take note of that. And then, punta na tayo sa letter A ngayon. Sa letter A natin, ito yung ating formula sa probability, ha? Yung fraction na yan. And then, we have this. Dahil we are solving for 3 boys or the probability of 3 boys, hanapin mo dito yung may 3 boys sa iyong outcome. Ilan ba dito yung may 3 boys? Ito
Isa
lang
po.
isa, di ba? Boy, boy, boy. Di ba? Okay. So, ilan yan? 1 outcome. So, maglalagay tayo ng 1 over. Ay, sir, ganun lang pala. Yes, ganun lang kasimple yon. So, maglalagay ka ng 1 over. 1 over 8. Very good. Kasi nga, yun ang ating sample space. O, di ba? Madali lang. Did you get it?
Opo.
Okay, thank you. Let's have another one. Sabi tayo. Paano naman yung probability of 2 girls and 1 boy? Okay. Kukunin mo muna ilan ba lahat sila dito. So, ang nakuha natin na may 2 girls and 1 boy ay yung boy, girl, girl. O dalawang girls doon. Girl, boy, girl. And girl, girl, boys. Nasundan ba ito, Julian?
Opo.
Thank you. Now, bibilangin mo lang kung ilan yan. Okay, and that is 3. So, maglalagay ka ng 3 over. Ayan, 3 over 8. And that is your answer. Oh, di ba? Madali lang. Nasundan
Opo.
ba yun? 100% ba?
Opo.
Okay, salamat. Let's proceed now to the next one. Ayan. Ang ating probability ay laging connected sa Venn diagram para lalo nating maintindihan yung ating problems. Okay? Tandaan sa Venn diagram, kadalasan ginagamit natin dyan yung mga circles, okay, na nakapasok sa rectangle. Okay? Minsan hindi na dinodrawing yung rectangle, pero kadalasan, siyempre, dapat mayroong rectangle na landon kasi yun ang universal set. And that is what a review of your lesson from grade 7 mathematics. Okay? So let's have this. We have two events, A and B. Yung mga circles na yan, event yan ha sa ating probability. So, yung S, yun yung sample space. Okay? So, we have event A and event B. Pansinin mo, nag-overlap yung circles. That means we have common outcomes. Ayan. May common outcomes kasi nag-overlap. Yung tinuturo ng mouse ko, napapansin mo ba itong gitna na to?
Opo.
Yes. Yan yung ating common outcomes ha, like what we studied from Module 6. Okay, another case natin. Meron tayong Venn diagram na magkahiwalay yung circle. Venn diagram pa rin to. Yung A at B, wala silang common outcomes, kaya sila ay magkahiwalay. Okay, so do not have outcomes in common. Okay, I hope you got it. And then we have already also a third case na kung saan yung isang event ay nakapasok sa isang event. Ibig sabihin nun, yung B, yung maliit, ay nasasakop ng A. Lahat ng event na nasa B ay nasasakop ng A. Ganun ang interpretation. Hindi pwedeng sabihin mo, lahat ng nasa A ay nasasakop ng B. No, baliktad. Lahat ng nasa B ay nasasakop ng A. Or, all the outcomes in B are also the outcomes in A. Did you get it?
Yes po.
Okay, salamat. Ganun lang po kasimple yung ating mga cases na yan. Okay? So now let's have an example for this. At sabi dito 110 grade 10 students. O, doon pa lang mag-isip ka na, 110. Ilan yung sample space mo? 110. Okay, very good. So from Pulong Buhangin National High School are interviewed kung willing ba sila na mag-join ng any sport katulad ng volleyball or basketball sa upcoming sports fest. Okay? So, medyo magandang isolve yung problem, di ba? So, gawa tayo yung class ng gawa tayo muna ng table. Okay? Pwedeng i-table muna yan bago ba tayo gagawa mamaya ng Venn diagram. Okay? Base sa problem analyzation natin, ang volleyball, ito yung nasa survey muna. Okay? Ito yung lumitaw sa survey. Sa volleyball, 22 ang gustong mag-join, 44 ang gustong mag-join sa basketball, at 33 sa volleyball and basketball. Okay. Ibig sabihin niyan, kung mayroon tayong and, yung both, nasa overlapping circles tayo. Yung may common. So sa imagination mo, ganun ang isipin mo. Mamaya, mayroon tayong overlapping circles. Okay? So let's continue now. Ito yung mga questions that we are going to answer later. Ilan ang probability ng mga students na willing mag-join ng volleyball? Di ba? Ilan ang willing mag-join ng volleyball only? Pareho kayang ibig sabihin ng A at B. What do you think? Pareho kaya yan? Mamaya,
Hindi po
sasagot na lang.
yata.
Okay, hindi naman siguro. Actually, talagang hindi yan. Okay, punta tayo sa next. So, next one. Ayan. Willing to join basketball. Ilan yung probability? Okay? And willing to join basketball only. Parang naulit yung A at B kanina na question. And then letter E, probability that the students are willing to join volleyball or basketball. Okay? So those questions will be answered later. At ito ay madali lang naman. Okay? Kayang-kaya mo to. Let's continue now. Para makita natin yung ating problem, mas maganda kung nakagawa yan sa Venn diagram. So let's try to put it in our Venn diagram. At sa Venn diagram natin, gagawa tayo ng dalawang overlapping circles. Okay? Kasi may common, may both. May both basketball and volleyball. So, double L pala itong volleyball dito ha. Okay. And then, ang gagawin natin dyan ay overlapping circles. Okay. So, we have event B, volleyball, and this is B for basketball. Okay? So, ang una natin gagawin dyan, eto, mayroon tayong 22, mayroon tayong 44, at mayroon tayong 33. Did you get it, Jhuliene?
Opo.
Okay, salamat. Ngayon, mula sa tatlong to, bubuo tayo ng ating total. Okay, ilan kaya muna yung nasa labas? Kasi pwedeng wag nang lagyan yung nasa labas eh. Sa labas ng two circles. Mas maganda kasi kung nakikita natin yung sa labas. Okay? Para madagdagan yung ating practice. Ang total kasi niyan, ang total ng ating students ay 110. Once we add this, 22 plus 33 plus 44, our answer is equal to 99. So kulang pa ng ilan para mabuo yung 110. Ang gawin natin, 110 minus 99. O, di ba? So ang sagot doon ay 11. Okay? Nasundan ba yon, Julian?
Opo.
Salamat. What do you mean by 11? Yung 11 na yan yung ayaw mag-join ng volleyball and basketball. Okay? Not interested sila. Baka gusto nila jumping rope or what? Okay, Hollands, okay, so, or Mobile Legends or ML, okay, so, doesn't matter. So, let's take the first question. If you still remember our first question earlier, we are asked probability, willing to join volleyball. Okay, so kailangan mahanap natin kung ilan ba yun sa volleyball. Ang volleyball natin yung nasa loob ng buong circle ng volleyball. And that is 22 and 33. A total of correct. The answer is 55. 55 over, kasi pag probability, lagi may over ha, wag mong kakalimutan yon. So, 55 over 110. Okay, so the answer is 55 over 110 or mayroon bang lowest term to? Mayroon. Ang 55 sa 110 ay 1 half. Sir, paano po yun? Ganito kasi yan. Divide mo ng 55 over 55. Para kasing common to eh. 55 tapos naging 110. Di kalahati. Okay? So, 1 half. Ngayon, kung nahirapan ka doon, ang maipapayo ko ganito. Kung nahirapan ka maghanap ng lowest term, 55, i-divide mo sa 110. Pwede na mag-calculator. Pag 55, dinivide mo sa 110, ang sagot natin doon, 0.5. Saka mo i-times sa 100. Ang sagot doon, 50%. O, di ba sabi natin kanina, ang probability ay pwedeng isulat ng fraction na nasa lowest term o simplest form, pwedeng decimal at pwede ang percent. Did you get it?
Opo.
Salamat. Okay, let's proceed now to the second question. Ang second question natin, volleyball only. Okay, so pag volleyball only, balik tayo sa Venn diagram natin. Ayun, yung may color blue na yon. Okay? So, yun yung may only. Hindi sinama yung 33. Okay? So, 22 lang yan. Kukunin natin yung 22 over, okay, over 110. Okay. Mapansin natin dito, even numbers yan. So, pwedeng hatiin sa dalawa, tapos hatiin muli sa dalawa, blah, 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 hanggang sa mabuo mo yung 1 over 5. Katumbas siya ng 0.2 or 20%. Did you get the second problem?
Opo.
Salamat. Let's proceed now to the third one. Husay naman itong batang to. Okay. So, willing to join basketball. Okay. So, ilan ba yung nakapasok sa loob ng basketball na circle? 33 and
33 and
44.
44.
What is your answer now? Go on. 70? 77. Over?
77.
Over?
110.
Very good. Okay, 77 over 110. Okay? So, may lowest term pa po ba yan, sir? Mayroon. May pwede kang i-divide dyan. Pwede mong i-divide yun ng 11 over 11. Ang sagot doon, 7 over 10 or 0.7 and that is 70%. Okay? I hope nasundan yung pangatlo. Let's move on to the fourth one. Okay lang ba? Fourth na tayo?
Opo.
Okay, so sa fourth one, basketball only. Katulad ng ginawa natin ngayon sa volleyball only, kukuhin lang natin yung para sa basketball only. What is your answer, Julian? Go.
44 po.
Oops. Not complete. 44?
44 over 10. Ay, 110.
Okay, very good. So, I will emphasize that every time you are asked, ano ang probability? Take note, ang tinatanong probability, wag na wag kakalimutan maglagay ng over kasi dyan namamali yung marami estudyante. Okay, lagyan mo ng 44 over 110 and get the lowest term of that. Bahala na yung calculator dyan. Or pwede naman na mag-divide ka dito ng 22/22. Ang sagot dyan ay 2/5 or 0.4 or 40%. Ah. Kung ako sa'yo, ang gawin mo lang 44 divided by 110. Ang sagot doon 0.4. Okay. So that is 40%. Sir, paano naman yung
Yes,
gagawin mo siyang
sir.
fraction? Yes?
Pwede pong pakibalik po sa problem numbers ay letter C po. Hindi ko po kasi na SS eh.
Sa letter D? Wait
C
lang.
po.
Yung basketball only ba?
Yung
Wait, nasa D na. Ay, wait. Ito nakikita mo ba sa screen mo ngayon? Ayan. Okay na ba to? Nababasa na ba? Hindi pa.
Opo.
Okay. Nababasa mo ba dito? Basketball only?
Ang ano po, sinasabi ko po, ano po, pakibalik po sa problem letter C po. Kasi po, hindi ko po na SS.
Okay. Sige. SS, screenshot ba yan?
Opo.
Okay,
Magre-review
sige.
po kasi ulit ako
Okay,
mamaya.
sige. Okay, sige. Akala ko SS. Ito, Julian. Yan ba yon?
Opo. Ayan, okay na po.
Okay na. Salamat. Ayan. Ito na yung ating
Salamat din
D.
po.
Okay lang. So, sa D, basketball only. So, kukuhin natin 44. Medyo basean ko ng konti, ha? Okay ba yan? Nakasundan ba to?
Opo.
Okay, salamat. We are now on the last problem. Okay. Sa last problem natin, what is the probability that the students are willing to join volleyball or basketball? Naalala mo ba yung turo ko sa inyo dati nung Module 6 pag nakita niyo yung or? Pag or, pagsasamahin natin lahat ng nandun sa loob. Union yon, union. Okay? So we have this. Ang nakikita mo number sa loob ay 22, 33, saka 44, di ba? Okay. Combine mo lang yan. That is equal to? Correct.
99.
99 over?
110.
Very good. 99 over 110. May lowest term ba to? Mag-divide tayo ng 11.
Mm.
Kasi pag ang number na uulit ng dalawa, pwede i-divide ng 11. Oh, 9 over 10. Okay? So, 90% or 0.9. Did you get our last problem for that
Opo.
example? Okay, thank you so much. Let's proceed now to the next one. Next kind of problem tayo. Ayan. But before that, we are now on our second objective. Ang second objective natin, probability of union of two events. Medyo mahirap ng onte ito, ha? Himay-himayin natin. May probability ka na, may union ka pa. Pero simple lang yan. May technique naman dito. Okay. Okay? Ano uli yung union of two events natin? Kapag sinabing union, yun yung may symbol na U. Okay? At kapag gumagawa-gawa ka ng symbol na union, pinagsasama natin all outcomes in the two events. Okay. So medyo maraming paliwanag to, mamaya ko na ituturo yan, ha, para di ka mahirapan. Okay. So ito tayo sa ating formula. Probability of A union B is equal to the probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. O, di ba mahirap? Okay, gamit tayo ng ng bond paper. Saglit lang, ha. Okay. Stop muna ako sa presentation, ha. Ipat ko lang yung camera. Okay, wait lang. Julia, nababasa ba yung aking nasa bond paper? Nababasa ba sa inyong screen?
Opo.
As in, malinaw ba?
Opo.
Okay. We have here two circles for our Venn diagram. Okay. Sa ating dalawang circles na yan, ito ay tinatawag natin na no common outcomes. Okay. Ang probability of A union B natin, siyempre pagsasamahin lang natin yung laman ng A, kukunin natin probability of A, tapos probability of B, dahil union, pagsasamahin, i-add mo lang silang dalawa. Oh, di ba madali lang? Gets ba? Okay?
Yes po.
So, salamat. Punta naman tayo dun sa may common. Ito ang ating Venn diagram, A at B. At mayroon tayong common outcomes. Okay. Ito yung tinatawag nating intersection of two events. Ang formula natin ganito. Probability of A, yung para sa A. Tapos yung probability of B, parang pinagsasama pa rin natin yung dalawang probabilities. Okay, add natin. Tapos babawasan natin to ng probability of yung gitna. Okay. A intersection B. Okay? So, I will repeat. Inad natin yung dalawang probability, A and B. And then, subtract tayo ng intersection of the two events. So, minus the probability of the intersection of A and B. Hello? Nakasunod ba?
Opo.
Salamat. Bakit? Kaya ito kasi kailangan maintindihan mo to kung bakit tayo nag-minus. Kasi ganito yan. Okay. I will give example for that. Okay. Para ma-visualize natin. Halimbawa, ito yung sa A at ito yung sa B. May number sa A dito na 3. May number na 2 at may number na 5. Okay. Pag binilang natin lahat yan, okay, ang sagot natin dyan ay 3 plus 2 plus 5. Ang sagot natin ay 10. Okay. So, mayroon tayong 10 na outcomes. Okay. Nakaka-relate ba?
Opo.
Okay. Ngayon, kapag gumawa ka ng probability dyan, mamaya, pag may probability ka na ilalagay, probability, okay, lagi ka may sagot na over 10. Kasi nga, yun ang iyong total outcomes, 10. Kaya over 10 ka lagi. Kaya kapag kinuha mo yung probability of A, ang sagot natin dyan ay 3. O, sorry, 3, 3 plus 2. Kasi ang A natin ay dalawa eh, 3 and 2. 3 plus 2. Di ba 5? So, 5 over 10. Did you get it, Julian?
Opo.
Salamat. Ngayon, kapag kinuha natin yung probability of B, ang sagot natin sa B ay 7 over 10. Did you get it?
Opo.
Okay. Ngayon, pag inad natin yung dalawang probability, kasi nga union, ang ibig sabihin ng union ay pagsamahin lang naman. Okay, combine. So, 5 over 10 plus 7 over 10, our answer is 12 over 10. And this is wrong. Why wrong? Kasi sa probability natin, hindi pwedeng improper fraction o ang numerator mo mas malaki sa denominator. Tandaan, ang maximum number sa probability ay 1. Hindi siya pwedeng lumagpas sa 1. Kung ang numerator mo ay mas malaki sa denominator, lagpas na ng 1 yon. So, mali yung sagot natin kapag ganyan. Okay, anong gagawin natin? Kailangan yung sagot natin na probability of A plus probability of B, babawasan natin. Babawasan natin ng probability of yung gitna. Okay, yung intersection ng A at B. Okay? So, nakaka-relate ba? Para matama to mamaya. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, matapos ako mag-add ng probability of A, ulitin ko ha, probability of A, 5 over 10. Plus probability of B, 7 over 10. Okay? Minus, magsusubtract tayo ng intersection. Ang intersection natin, di ba 2? Yes? Yes?
Po.
Okay, 2 ha. Yung 2, yung gitna, yun ang intersection. So, 2 over 10. Okay. So, ang sagot natin dyan ngayon ay 5 over 10 plus 7 over 10 minus 2 over 10. 5 plus 7 minus 2. Ang sagot natin ay 10 over 10 at yun ay katumbas ng 1. Kasi nga, kinuha mo yung lahat ng probability kaya ang sagot mo ay 1. 100%. Ibig sabihin yan, tama na yung sagot natin. Hindi katulad nung kanina na mali dahil sa 12 over 10 yung sagot natin. O, nakaka-relate ba? Nasundan?
Yes po.
Salamat. Okay. Para pag may nagtanong sa'yo, kaya mong ipaliwanag. Let's say for example, o bakit natin sinubtract yung nasa gitna? Okay. Kasi ganito yan. Nagkaroon tayo ng tinatawag na double counting. Ano ibig sabihin ng double counting? Nung kinuha mo ang probability of A, nagkaroon ka ng 3 plus 2, so 5 over 10. Nung kinuha mo ang probability of B, nagkaroon ka ng 2 and 5, and that is 7 over 10. Double counting ang 2. Bakit? Isinama mo siya sa pagkuha mo kanina ng A, tapos isinama mo uli yung 2 sa pagkuha mo ng B. Okay? Kaya nagkaroon ka ng dobleng paggamit ng nasa gitna na yan. Para maiwasan natin yung double counting, nag-subtract tayo ng ating intersection. Okay, did you get it now 100%?
Opo.
Ay, maraming salamat. Wag mong kakalimutan 'yan ha. At isa pang wag mong kakalimutan, dapat ang numerator ay mas maliit sa denominator. Hindi pwede na improper fraction. Okay? So I hope you got it. Now, let's go back to our presentation. Ayan. Nakikita ba uli yung aking presentation? Ay, hindi pa.
Opo.
Yan. Nakikita na ba uli?
Opo.
Okay, wait lang ha. Okay, balik tayo sa ating presentation. Yan yung ating formula again. The union of A and B is equal to the probability of A plus probability of B minus the intersection of the two events A and B. Ayan. Okay, let us have this example for your practice. Enzo rolled a pair die. Okay, ito yun naman yung number cube natin na may 1 to 6. Ha? Okay. Ano yung probability na yung number na makukuha niya will turn up or lalabas ang even number or greater than 3? Okay, pansinin mo, Julian, magulo yung tanong eh. Ang tinatanong hindi lang even number or greater than 3. Okay? So, pag ganyan yung question, kailangan na medyo mag-iisip ka ng malalim. Ano, paano malalim yan? Mababaw pa rin naman pala. Okay? You are going to have two events here. Nagkaroon ka ng dalawa, yung para sa even number at yung isa naman para sa greater than 3. So, it means to say, gagawa ka ng two events. Okay? Punta ka muna sa given. Okay? Sample space muna tayo. Doon tayo magsisimula lagi. Ano ba yung ating sample space pag nag-roll ng die? Di ba yung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Do you still remember this?
Opo.
Okay, salamat. Okay, wag mong kakalimutan yan. Now, magkakaroon ka dito ng two events. Katulad sabi ko kayo na para sa even number at para sa greater than 3. Pag naglalagay ka ng pangalan ng events, mas maganda kung kahit anong letter pwede mong gamitin. But this time, or usually, ang ginagamit natin, event A and event B. Ayan. Yung event A, para yung sa even numbers. Ano ba yung even numbers sa sample space natin? Mayroon tayong 2, 4, 6. O, di ba? Bibilangin mo lang yon, mayroon kang 3 outcomes para sa even numbers. O, di ba madali lang? Yes?
Opo.
O, sabi naman tayo. Okay. Numbers greater than 3, ito yung second event natin. Ano ba yung ating greater than 3 sa sample space natin? Siyempre, 4, 5, 6. So, we have how many outcomes? Very
3.
good. Tatlo. Okay, very good. Okay, next. Ito yung ating Venn diagram. Pansinin mo ha. Okay, meron tayong A and B dyan. Ayan. So, kung mapapansin natin sa A, andun yung 2, 4, 6. Sa B, andun yung 4, 5, 6. Ang common, 4 and 6. So, ilagay natin yung common. Ayan. Yung common natin, 4 and 6. Yun yung intersection. At ang sagot natin doon ay dalawang outcomes. Okay. By the way, yung 1 sa 3 dito, nilagay na rin so that doon sa loob ng rectangle natin na sample space, ito yung universal set, andun yung mga numbers na hindi kasama sa event A at hindi kasama sa event B. Yun nga yung 1 and 3. Did you get it 100%?
Opo.
Okay, thank you. Now, ang mahalaga ito ha, para sa even numbers, tatlong outcome. Para sa numbers greater than 3, 3 outcomes. Sa intersection, 2. Mahalaga yan. Okay? Bago tayo mag-start, gusto ko unang ma-practice ka dito. Nakikita mo yung sa pagitan ng dalawang event, ang ginamit natin ay OR. Sabi, even or greater than 3. So yung OR na yon, ang ibig sabihin niyan, union. Ibig sabihin, mag-union tayo ng A and B. Ayun. Ganun lang po pala yun. Okay, magagawa tayo ng union. At ang formula natin, na ipakita ko na sa iyo kanina, at ito ay papalitan na lang natin ng probability of A which is equal to 3. Tatlo kasi yon, 3 over 6. Yung B, 3 over 6 minus, ilan yung intersection uli? We have
2.
2. Very good. So 2 over 6. Sir, lahat po ba over 6? Yes, kasi yan yung ating sample space. Para madali na rin tayong mag-solve, kaya ganon. 3 plus 3 minus 2. Okay. So ang sagot natin dyan ay 4/6 or lowest term, 2/3. Actually, ang ano talaga diyan, inano lang kita kanina, ginoke lang kita na para madali tayong mag-solve. Pero sa totoo lang, ang nilalagay diyan ay sample space talaga. Ang sample space natin ay hindi nagbabago para sa problem na 'to. Kaya over 6/6/6. Ginoke ko lang 'yun para madali tayong mag-solve. Okay, so 'yun ang pinakadahilan nun ay 'yun ang sample space natin. Isa din lang ang pinanggagalingan. So, the final answer is 2/3. Did you get it?
Yes.
100%. Okay, thank you so much. Let's proceed now to another one. Ayan. Ibang problem naman tayo. Okay? Suppose that in your class, halimbawa ikaw yung teacher, may 30 students ka. 8 doon in the band. 15 doon sa students, naglalaro ng sport. And 5, both in the band and sport. Okay. So, na-imagine mo ba yung problem? Meron tayong both. Ibig sabihin, overlapping circles tayo. Meron tayong end. Ang tanong, what is the probability of the students who engage in extracurricular activities? Okay? So, ito yung ating given. Meron tayong sa band, ilan? 8. Sa, dapat inuna dito yung sample space pero okay lang. Nauna muna yung A. Tapos yung B, 15. Ayan. Ayan. So, ngayon, kapag gagawa ka ng Venn diagram, uunahin munang ilalagay yung common. Okay. Ang ating common yan, yung bot, ay 5. Sabi kasi dito, 5 bot in band and play sport. So, 5. Nung nilagay yung 5 doon, ilan lang natitira? 3. Bakit po naging 3? Dahil ang students in band is how many? 8. So therefore, sa loob ng circle na to na A, mayroon tayong 8 dyan. Ilan doon na yung 5 sa bot? Ilan pa yung natitira sa 3, sa A only, sa band only? So mayroon tayong 3. Ulitin ko, kailangan pag pinagsama natin yung 3 sa 5, ang total niyan ay yung students in band, which is equal to 8. Okay, nasundan ba?
Opo.
Salamat. Huwag mo nga kalimutan yan, ha? Okay, punta naman tayo sa B o sa students play sport. Meron tayong 15. So, andun na yung 5. Ilan pa yung kulang sa 15? 10. Very good. So, ibig sabihin, 10, sports only. 3, band only. 8 sa band, 15 sa sports. Okay? So, that's it. And then, kukuhin natin yung intersection dito. May 12 pa doon. Bakit 12? Kasi yun yung kulang para mabuo yung 30. 3 plus 5 plus 10 plus 12, ang sagot dyan 30. Yun yung ating sample space. Okay? Yung 12, not interested sa band and sports. Ayan. So, ito yung intersection natin. Meron tayong 5. At siyempre, gagamitin na natin ang formula yan at alam ko kayang-kaya mo na to. So, ilan yung ating gagawin? By the way, shortcut to eh. Okay? Maituturo ko sa yan. Baliktad to na unang shortcut. Dito ba tayo sa solution sa isa? Ito. Ito muna. Ayan. So, we have 8/30. Okay, yung sa ating band. Gets ba, Julienne?
Opo.
Tapos yung sa sports, 15/30. Tapos yung intersection, 5/30. Sagutan natin yan. Ang sagot natin, 18/30. Lowest term is equal to 3/5. Okay? So, that is your answer. Sir, ano po yung shortcut? Ito yung nauna kaninang pinakita. Okay. So, ang shortcut natin ganito lang, Julienne. Dahil ang hinahanap natin ay probability of A union B, ibig sabihin, i-add lang natin lahat ng nakikita mo sa loob ng circles. O, di ba? Nagets ba yun yung sinasabi ko sa inyo dati? Kapag union, i-add mo lang yung mga numbers na nakikita mo sa loob ng mga events. Okay? Anong number to? 3, 5, saka 10. O ilan yan? Pa-add nga. 3 plus 5 plus 10. What is your answer?
18 po.
Very good. 18, dahil tinatanong ka ng probability, 18/30.
T.
T. Okay, yun yung sample space. Wag mong kakalimutan yung sample space. So, 18/30. At yung 18/30 na yun, tignan mo yung pag-solve mo, parang mental math mo lang eh. 3, 5, 10. 18/30. Lowest term, 3/5. O, di ba, hindi ka na nag-solve? Hindi ka na gumamit nitong formula na to na probability of A plus probability of B minus the intersection. Ang ginawa mo, tinignan mo lang yung nasa loob, tapos nilagyan mo ng over 30, yung sample space, and then lowest term, at nakuha mo na yung final answer. Did you get it?
Yes po.
Okay, thank you. Huwag mo kalimutan yung shortcut, ha? Okay, pwede naman shortcut lagi ang gamitin mo. Okay. So, let's proceed now to the next. Actually, Julian, we are done. Okay? We are done, ha? Pero practice na lang to. Mga activities na lang tayo. And it's only 9:28. Ibig sabihin, wala pang isang oras. Ang galing mo kasi. Mabilis kang sumunod. Mag-isa lang estudyante ko, kaya ang bilis magturo din. Okay? So, sa mga independent activities natin, ayan. So, sa rolling a die, ang gagawin mo dito ay union lang naman to eh. Kayang-kaya mo to. A union B, ay sabi ko sa inyo dati, pag pinagsama mo yung dalawang event, union, yung pagsusulat mo ng number ay isang beses lang. Katulad nito, pag pinagsama mo yung A and B, yung 3, dalawang beses lilitaw yan. Okay? Pero ang pagsulat mo ng iyong final answer ay isang beses lang. Okay? Nakaayos na from smallest to biggest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. O, naalala ba yung lesson natin last week?
Opo.
Okay, kayang-kaya to ha. Fast forward ko na to ha kasi kaya mo naman. Okay, madali lang po yan. Ang tatandaan mo lang dito, ilagay mo lang lahat ng numbers ng minsan lang. At pakiayos lang from smallest to biggest number. Okay, that's 1 to 5 for that activity. Okay, let's proceed now to activity 2. Merong die na ni-rolled once. Pag die, sigurado na yung 1 to 6 na sample space. Okay. Ang A, probability of 5. Kailangan may over ha dahil probability. Ilan ba yung 5 dyan? Di ba 1? So, 1 over? Very good. 1 over 6. Okay. Eh, sir, paano yung probability of 2? Ilan ba yung 2 doon? 1.
Isa.
1 over? Ang probability, 1 over 6.
6.
Okay, very good. Husay. Okay? So, let's proceed now to second problem. Probability of number greater than 4. Oh. Sa 1 to 6, ilan yung greater than 4?
Dalawa po.
Very good. Kaya ang sagot mo, 2 over
6.
or lowest term?
Hmm.
1/3. Pag di-divide ka ng 2 over 2, medyo mabagal ka na unti sa pagkuha ng lowest term. Practice mo na lang ha. Okay, 1/3 yun. 2 over 6 divided by 2 over 2 is 1/3. Okay? Next, probability of odd number. 1/2. Oh, di ba? Dahil 3 over 6 yon. Did you get it?
Opo.
Okay. Don't forget that. Next, punta naman tayo sa isa pang klase ng problem. Ito naman yung mga balls. Okay. May bag at mayroon ditong 7 red, 8 yellow, and 10 blue. Ayan. Tapos kukuha ka dito ng isang bola o ng ball mamaya na may kulay. Ano yung probability nung makukuha mo mamaya? Ang point ko dito, bago ka sumagot, sa ganitong problem, isipin mo muna yung total, yung pang-denominator. Okay? Kasi probability ka eh. So, kailangan may pang-denominator. Ano ba yung number na ilalagay mo mamaya sa denominator? Sige nga, Julian, kaya mo yan.
25 po.
Very good. Okay, you got it correctly. So, 7 plus 8 plus 10, the answer is 25. Exactly. So, tandaan natin yung 25 na yan. Gagamitin natin mamaya. Okay. Ang tanong, ang una mong kukunin ay blue. Blue ball. Ano yung probability ng blue? Ilan yung ating blue?
10.
10. So, 10 over?
25 po.
Very good. Ganun lang kasimple yon. 10 over 25. At hanapan mo na lang ng lowest term. I-divide mo ng 5 over 5. Ang sagot natin ay 2 over 5. Di ba? Did you get the probability of the getting blue ball?
Opo.
Okay, very good. Let's have another color. Yellow ball. What is your answer, Julian, for yellow? Go on. You can do it. Focus ka lang
8
sa
over
yellow.
25 po.
Louder, please.
8 over 25 po.
Let's check. Correct answer is 8 over 25. Your answer is correct. Congratulations. Very good. Okay? So that's it. You got it correctly. Do we have lowest term for 8 over 25? No, none. Because there is no common factor here. Okay? So Nasundan ba yung ating case number 2 or example 2 dito? Yes?
Opo.
Okay, very good. Ayan, nasa what's more tayo. At ito yung inyong mga sasagotang activities. Okay? Julian, we got it. We are now at the end of our topic for today, Module 7. And it's time check is 9:33. So, spend, I think, less than 1 hour. Nagkwentuhan pa kasi tayo kanina. Matagal bago tayo nakapagsimula. So, you have a very good performance today. Keep it up. Any more questions?
Wala na po.
Okay, kung walang tanong, um, nice to see you. Nice to have you today. Nice to have a student like you. Please remain active and then always stay safe. And please ask
Kayo din
questions sa
po.
messenger kung kung may gusto kang itanong ha.
Opo, thank you po.
Bye-bye. Sana maayos
Thank
na
you
yung
po.
sa problem niyo diyan sa bahay niyo. Okay?
Opo.
Okay? Ingat lagi. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Okay.